Hello there, welcome back. This is episode 2 on all things Star Wars. I'm your host, Jedi Master Ikem Kenpo. This in front of you is my original, first ever built Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Savi's Workshop lightsaber. This is the first lightsaber I ever built. Back on March 3rd of 2025, I went to Galaxy's Edge and paid for the whole lightsaber building experience. Going to be honest with you, it's not cheap. It's $250 per person, but to me it was well worth it. I had a blast building this lightsaber. I originally wanted to do a elemental nature, but they didn't have the parts, so I opted for the peace and justice version. This here is basically it's just you the whole experience is so fun. They really immerse you into the whole feeling that you are part of a underground movement to build a lightsaber, and they have an actor that portrays the person that is guiding you along to build your lightsaber. They have at least 3 or 4 people to assist you in building and assembling the parts together. Again, this was a whole experience. The lighting they do, the sound effects, the voiceovers. It's so worth it. It's truly it makes a memorable experience for it. So I'm going to show you here just basically the ins and outs of it. It's a very basic lightsaber. It's rather heavier than, say, your independent sabers, like say, but it's to me again the whole experience was so fun. I'm going to fire this bad boy up for you and show you. I went with a blue crystal on this. I just love that sound, the way it ignites, and the color of it was so nice, so fun to do. When I was putting the pieces together, as I put this piece on, and it kind of felt like this was like reminded me of, I was going back to my youth, and that was kind of like the whole idea that you feel like you're a kid again. And when I'm holding this part of the saber in my left hand, this kind of reminded me of like when I was in Little League and I used to hold a baseball bat when I was going up to the plate, and just the way it gripped and wraps around my finger in my hand really just felt so natural. This here is kind of got, I don't know if you can see, it's got this rough edge on it, and it kind of reminded me of, I like the grip and the feel on it. To me, the grip on a lightsaber is one of the most crucial parts to enjoying how you build it or what you have. This has this textured edge, and it just reminded me of like too again when I used to hold a baseball bat in Little League, and you sometimes would have that tape wrapped around the handle of the bat, and it just felt natural. I love the humming sound, and I liked this emitter. Yeah, here's the sound of it. I'll do a. And here we'll see if we can make it see it do some clash and flash on here, flash clash. Yeah, that sounds so cool. But I chose this emitter. Basically how it works is you get a choice of 4 different handles, a choice of 2 emitters, a choice of two I can talk here, 2 switches, 2 emitters, and 2 pommel caps. I also had bought a version. I have the original. It was a cone-shaped cap, but I went on eBay and I bought this more flatter-edged version. It has a D-ring. Your speaker's back here inside the cap. All of this unscrews and untightens. The real trick is to getting all the parts to line up, and I do what I call I like to say refer to as like, I guess a way of is rifling it, like how you would rifle in a gun sight. So I always try to like have this line up with this, line up with this, lines up with this seam here, and then just eyeball it and line it up with that, and it just gives it a little more continuity. I really just loved building this saber. It was so fun. The reason I went with a different pommel cap is because the cone-shaped one, while it gives it character, it kind of dulls the sound of the saber when you're either swinging it or igniting it. But what I like is that I'm all about just all the little different features on it. I just thought that this emitter looked cooler than the one that The other one they offered, I do like how it has like the openings here where you can actually see the light bleeding through, which to me just adds more character to the saber. And the gold trim on the sleeve here, the light on the button, and on this old ring here. It's worth the experience. I mean, you gotta figure, okay, how often are you gonna go back to Disney World or Disneyland? It very rarely happens. For me, I may never go back. I don't know. So I wanted to take it all in, and I did, and it was well worth it. So, but please feel free to like, subscribe, comment on the channel in this video. I had a lot of fun with this. It's so fun to be a part of like something like that. It was so, you feel like you're so immersed in the scene, like you're part of a series or a movie. You feel like they really capture that feeling of being involved in something in the Star Wars. So yeah, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe to this video and my channel. I'd appreciate it. Thanks again for watching. May the Force be with you. Trust the Force. Be one with the Force.